Here's an interesting problem, and it's sort of a data analysis problem, which is that we have very often when we're dealing with sales, selling items, we have a list of SKUs, items, we have dates that we sold, and we want to know though, like maybe we put in a new advertisement on a certain day or a new promo that said, you know, buy one, get one free headphones, or buy headphones, or buy a keyboard, get headphones, or buy a laptop, get headphones. Anything we want to do about dates, we may want to find out what the weekday is and then figure out analysis from there. For instance, we have some questions like how many days during the week do we sell laptops? Like, are we selling laptops every single day? Are we selling mouses every day, keyboards every day, or is there a certain day of the week that we do sell them? Maybe we want to maximize that and do our promo then, or we want to start a new day if we have, our, say, not selling any keyboards or laptops on a Tuesday. We want to create a promo that says, hey, on Tuesday come in, get this, buy one, get one free or something. But also, we may want to analyze our sales after we have implemented something. So we may want to filter down that data of which days of the week do we sell after, say, October 31st or something if there's some Halloween sale. But also we want to know literally which days of the week do we sell laptops. So I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to do this. But the first thing is that dates we need to turn into weekdays. And there's a very simple text formula that we can use for this. So we're going to use text. The reason we use text is because we can change the number into a format. And you just have to know that for D's, lowercase d's, changes a date to the word of the weekday, which is what we as humans read. We don't know that this is Friday unless we see the word Friday. We have to go and double click here and see, oh, this is Friday, this is a Sunday. We don't want to do that. We want to use this formula to just copy and paste all the way down all of our data. We now have very quickly the weekday in words that we can read. And instead of filtering this date for weekday, we now have a word that we can say, oh, laptop and monitor were both sold on a Tuesday. We can do a really simple way to do this. Which days of the week do we sell laptops? We're going to equals filter. We're going to filter the range of D, the days that we actually do sell them, but we're going to filter the A column is equal to laptop. And now we get a huge list of literally all of the days we're sending. So we really only want to find out the unique days. So we wrap this with unique, and now we see that this is Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Monday. So we are getting 7 days a week we are selling laptops. But we can also figure out that number. We don't have to see the dates. If we just want to say how many days of the week are we actually selling laptops, we can use count unique ifs. We're going to count unique ifs because we want to do an if or a filter and then just count how many uniques there are. So the range is going to be this weekday. The criteria range is going to be that A equals. And we don't need to do equals. We don't have to do the whole expression. We just need the range and then the criteria, which is laptop. If we put that in quotes, we get the number 7. So this is sort of a shortcut way of doing this unique filter, and then we could wrap this with count. Count A. And we can get the number 7 here. You can see this right above the little tooltip. It's going to get us the same answer. But we might want to display this and just get the number itself. But the interesting thing is when we add this date, because we have to do something special, which is we add a multiple conditions. We add another condition here, which is we just keep putting in pairs of the criteria range and the criteria. So we're going to say this, C to C. Now, in order to do greater than, we put it in quotes, greater than, ampersand, and we have to change this to date, to a date number. we get the year, so we're going to do year of C to C. We're going to do the month of C to C, and day of C to C. Nope, that's wrong. We are already getting the date. We just need to put the date here, that is October 31st, which is going to be 2024. The month is 10, and the day is 31. And so now we see that we have 4. Of course, if we want to know which 4, we can use this unique filter, and we can just filter more. And there we get the actual days of the week that we're selling laptops. So for some reason, right, we now know that in November we're only selling laptops on Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, whereas before we were selling them 7 days a week, all days a week. So perhaps if our revenue goes up, we know that, oh, we did a promo on Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and we know that, oh, the other 3 days of the week people were waiting to buy it during a promo. So we can note the effect of our promos. And I do want to point out at the end here that this unique filter is combining 2 formulas, which sometimes I find that this is a much more simple and useful way to find the answer. We're going to also have to wrap this with count A if we want to count it, but we can do a lot of cool stuff with this unique filter, whereas with count uniques if, we are only using one formula, but we have to remember that we have to use that particular formula, count unique ifs. And this syntax of adding ranges and then the criteria may be a little cumbersome for most, but this is a lot more efficient if you do remember the count uniques if.